As you get into a serious relationship and as you're getting towards marriage, your mindset has got to change. And your mindset changes from being single to a married person's mindset. And this mindset doesn't change the day you say, I do. It changes before, as soon as it gets serious. Now, when you're married and you feel it's okay to go out with your boys or your girls, and you're out till 7 in the morning, you're out till 4 a.m. in the morning, and you think it's okay, it's not okay. You're still thinking like you're single, but you're no longer single. That reality is gone. There's a new norm right now. You're a married man, you're a married woman, you've got responsibilities, you've got a loved one at home, and you can't be staying out with your boys or your girls till 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 7 a.m. every night. That's just not okay. What happens when you need to be caught, but you're hiding? But that's what a lot of people are doing. Let's understand this. As a man, we pursue, we chase, we hunt, we catch. As a woman, you've got to look pretty and you've got to position yourself so that you get caught by the right person. A woman can make a few aggressive moves, but you can't just go out there and hunt like a man. So if you need to be caught, why is it that you're hiding? Lately, I've checked a lot of social media on people who are looking, singles looking, and they're all private. All the social media is private, and the few that I've been able to even see, you're showing your faces only, you're not showing your body. We're men, we want to see what you look like. And know this, your social media is a tool. So it's to tell your story and tell it well. Your social media should have your face, it should have a full figure, it should have you doing different things, it should show the kind of things that you like to do. It's a tool. And consistently, women that I saw looking for relationships, they were all private. I couldn't see who they were, I didn't know what they were doing. And then the few, some were businesses, and their pictures were not in the businesses at all. The worst category I saw was 0 post private. I mean, come on, you have no post at all. So why are you private? What are you hiding? When you get to a certain age, you're not really out there like that. Social media becomes your main avenue to expose yourself to the world. And truly, you're looking for a spouse. You're hoping that somebody is going to see you and like you enough to want to marry you. He or she is going to find you somewhere. So your social media has got to be open, especially at that kind of age. And it's so important because if you aren't visible, then you can't get caught. And if you need it to be caught, then you can't be hidden. Got to be visible. What could be the reason for reduced sex in marriage? Children, taking your time, stress, financial stress in particular, offenses. When there are offenses that are not resolved, sex is reduced. Just emotional unavailability as well. Lack of communication reduces sex. Issues that are not addressed will reduce sex as well. So many things. For sex to be good in marriage, you've got to be intentional. You've got to actually plan it, have the right mindset, be equipped with the right information, and just be fun. Too many people, too many of you get too serious about yourselves when you get married. And it's all about the money and the house and the kids and the food and who did not do what. Just take it easy and loosen up and have fun. Have great sex. Sir, I just found out that my wife of 2 years has been involved in bestiality in the past. She claims it's no big deal since it's in the past and that she was young. I can't stand the thought. Is it wrong to get a divorce? Well, for those that don't know, bestiality is making love or sleeping, having sex with animals. That's what bestiality is. My issue with this is that she didn't bring it up. This is not one of those things that you just say, well, you didn't talk about it or it just never came up. It can't come up by itself. An issue like this has got to be brought up by you. I said, look, guy, this is what I've done in the past. Is it okay or not? So my problem is that she didn't bring it up. But your question is, should you divorce her or not based on this? I really want to find out what you say about this. What do you think? Please give me your feedback. My husband respects his father so much that he will do anything to please him, even at the expense of my comfort. How do I deal with this, sir? Once again, your husband needs counseling, because to be quite frank, you and him are one, and he's always got to consider your comfort. He's always got to consider your opinion, no matter what he does, even with his father. And I get it. This is your father. You're loyal to your father. He raised you. He sacrificed so much for you. At this point in time, you're married to this woman, and you and her are one. Even if you are willing to make the sacrifice, you have somebody that's a part of you at this point that has got to agree to the sacrifice that you're willing to make for your father. So you've got to bring it to her and say, you know what, darling, I feel moved to make this sacrifice for my dad. Are you in on this? What's your take on this? And then you guys have a discussion and say, well, you know what, why don't we do this or that or blah, blah, blah. And then you weigh in. Then you conclude that, okay, this is what we are going to do. So at any point in time, as a couple, You're doing things together. You've discussed it. I mean, you don't always have to start in a place of agreement. But after the discussion, then there's agreement. Then whatever it is that you've agreed is what you take to dad, you take to the family, to your siblings, to wherever you go, but you're united. Communication in marriage is very important. That's what makes things work. And to be quite frank, most of the issues that you have in marriage can be resolved in communication, open-minded communication, where you're willing to compromise, you're willing to be teachable, you're willing to see the other person's view, you're willing to wear their shoes and just feel their pain and feel what they feel. You've got to be able to do that to make things work in marriage.